Alrighty, so this is Dave, and we're out at the property, hunting property. It's day 2 being out here, and so gonna do some more clearing. You see behind me a little bit, probably more towards this way, but try to clear out some more today. All right, so little little stop in action there. Yeah, so as I was sharpening the blade and tightening the chain, I loosened up the bar nuts, and I didn't tighten them back down. So one of the bar nuts fell off somewhere in here. So I'm running with one. We'll see how that works. But anyways, the lesson there for me is if you stay up late watching the Nets in the playoffs win, then you gotta get more sleep before you head out here. So it doesn't pay for an old man to be dragging. So anyways, it happens, and we'll see where it goes from here. Alrighty, so you can see I like that one tree kind of in the center of your screen right there. Not sure about that. Right now I'm gonna leave it. It's pretty close to what I want to do to clear. I definitely have enough room to drive in and turn around now. No problem. I can pull my trailer in and pull up and back it out. That shouldn't be any problem either. So I got the goals that I wanted. Gotta think more carefully about where I want things before I go chopping down a bunch of trees. I don't want to get rid of all the pines. I think they have some value out here, especially new growth pine. So anyways, so I'll leave that one and kind of my border right on here, on the right side here, or as we said, that was the south side. So anyways, except for right now, you see me moving a lot of trees off the side, and just to share again, the chain I'm using is old beater chain that I use for, you know, trash wood and stuff, and it's about at the end of its life. Still does okay. So anyway, let me get this stuff moved out of the way, and we'll go on to maybe doing a little scouting after lunch. So off we go. All right, so let me show you some stuff real quick. It took me about roughly 45 minutes, and you can tell I'm a little breath. Geez, I'm kind of old and cancer survivor, so to hold my own, I think. So, but give you a couple perspectives here. One thing that's cool is, so this is where, you know, the human element will be on those properties up near the front. Now, it's kind of contrary to what you want from a wind perspective, because the prevailing wind is going to always go kind of like, you know, from southwest or northwest across. And so um, as we're sitting here, that kind of means that the wind's always going to go across my property, like one corner to the other or one corner to the other. And I can explain that better, but with some diagrams and stuff. I just don't have that right now. So anyways, that'll be an issue. But for that size of property, and if you keep all the humans up front, I just don't think it's going to be an issue, especially if that's where you're contained to. You don't spend a lot of time anywhere else except, food plot prep and carving out some trails and using those trails. You make a human trail and then you carve out some deer trails. I think we'll be okay. But anyways, what I was getting at is, you got some, they've somewhat level out here already for me. And so I got some nice spots as you look around with my truck. And so the truck's sitting up on a high spot here, but it's, fairly level. And so I had that to my advantage. And so putting a building out here is not going to be too overly difficult. And if I decide not to clear anymore and just work on trails, then, this is still a good enough space to put a building and have plenty of room to maneuver a vehicle or two. And if I need to clear more, I can definitely finish clearing out this and make it more of a square. And so that could be more of a winter project, but not too worried about right now. So anyways, that's where we're at right now. So I'm gonna eat some lunch and we'll see if we can't find some of these old trails and logging trails and see where it goes. So we'll go from there. Thanks.